This is SCP Radio Network, coming to you live from Skylab Studios. Up next is Everything Cannabis with Norma and Casey.
Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome. Hope y'all enjoyed the Thanksgiving holiday.
Yes.
We're back at it.
Yes. What's up? I'm trying to go live. Hey everybody.
Hey, can y'all see us? There we go.
Okay, so let's get it started. What are we talking about tonight, Case?
I know that we've been looking at this market real quick.
I know. Tonight it's going to be like a real hardcore stock session. Like, we're going to get into it tonight. So I hope you guys have your pen and your paper, your notebooks, your binders, all that good stuff, because we are going to get into it tonight. We got a phone number up, 832-910-7727, for you to call in. If you have any questions, you want to talk to us, you want to shoot us a message, if specifically dealing with the stock market, then definitely call in tonight. You have our full attention. We're going to make sure that we get your questions in.
Or cannabis, if you got questions about cannabis.
Yes,
Holla.
definitely. Talk about cannabis. That's right. So what's coming up, Case? What we got?
So, we got our event on Friday
Yes.
at Lit.
Yay! We're going to be at Lit.
Yes, so exciting. So we have some vapes over there, representing Lit, which is on Hiram Clark.
Hiram Clark, yeah.
Yes, on the south side. Make sure we see y'all out there.
South side. Yeah.
What else we got going on? Thursdays at Midtown Grill, there's a veterans meeting, just to kind of get to know like what bills are coming up in January, supporting the vets, seeing how they want to get cannabis moving forward.
Yeah.
Oh, we got us a little guest in the building.
We got the main man, Sam.
The main man, Sam. Uh-oh, parents, close your eyes. PG.
Oh, Lord. Sam here, Lord. All right. So we're going to be in Hiram Clark this week at the vape shop called Lit. I'm going to be doing some education. We're going to be talking about those CBD oils. So many people have questions about CBD oils, so come out.
How to use it, how to everything.
Yes, we're going to talk about all that. We're going to share some different things with you and, let you sample a few things. So come out to Lit. We're going to be doing that. I got a few events coming up. We're going to be going to New Orleans to teach some high school students how to trade.
Yeah! Get the youngins on.
Yes.
Get the youngins on.
Yes. We're about to go to that 504.
You heard me.
And we're going to be sharing with some high school students we're setting up a summer program. I'm kind of getting excited about that. I got invited to PV. I'm going to go talk to PV. So, Casey don't know about that yet. I'm about to talk to her after the show. But we're going to PV to talk investing to my alma mater. So, I'm kind of excited about that. I got an invitation today. It was pretty cool.
Moving.
Let's see here. What else we got? We got a great guest next time, y'all. We got Pastor George Jackson. He's going to come through, and we're going to talk about cannabis in the church.
Amen. Hallelujah.
Oh, Lord.
What's going on, ladies?
Hello, Sam.
Oh, I'm here with the queens once again. Oh,
That's right.
Goodness. Now, who's going to be here next week?
Pastor George Jackson.
And we're talking about what?
Cannabis in the church.
Talking about
Cannabis in the
marijuana,
church.
cannabis,
Well, cannabis
weed,
been in
all
the church
that.
now.
Oh, yeah. It's
They
in the
just
Bible,
took
too.
it out. That's why I'm going. Oh, wait.
See, come on.
But, Pastor, what's his name again?
George Jackson.
George Jackson. He's going to be here. We're going to talk about that?
We're going to talk next week.
I'm going to make sure I'm here for that next week. That's
Yeah.
But
we're
I
gonna get
came
into
in
it.
especially, ladies, because I need some CBD oil,
Yes.
Oh,
and I need to know how to get it.
Yes.
I got my credit card with me, too. Y'all
Perfect.
take credit cards?
Sure do.
I take credit cards, right?
Sure do.
Directly to the website?
To the website.
So I
Get
can
on
be the
that
first one
website.
tonight. I got my credit card with me.
www.mecca-life.com.
I'm going to need two.
yes.
What was that again?
www.mecca-life.com.
Mecca-life.com, y'all.
At
I
the bottom.
Check out our website. We got a bunch of different great things on there, but you can definitely get your CBD oil. Get your CBD
I
oil.
definitely need that. And that's for joints, right?
Joints,
Yes.
yeah. The one I
And what
used
else?
this weekend, I used a roll-on. Roll-on is like a cream that you roll directly onto
Like
the.
a deodorant roll
Now,
on, you
see,
rub it onto
now,
your.
now
That
here we
one's
go.
good.
Now this is gonna be good because I'm gonna be the lab rat because I have a bad shoulder.
Oh
Alright.
yeah.
Okay. Now check it out. Now I done been to therapy. I done been to my doctors. Ain't nothing torn, nothing. Just my joints are. I guess I'm getting old. Now I've been to therapy. Didn't do no good. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna try me some of that oil, and I'm gonna let y'all know what's happening.
You'll be the first
Absolutely.
testimony on the show.
Yeah, testimony with the pastor next week, right?
With the pastor,
I'm gonna come in
see?
the morning.
So
You gotta
we
be
got some
truthful.
testimonies out there. I got some people that's using that oil right now that swear by it. Like, hey,
I mean,
it's. I've been using it just to kind of mellow me out. I'll be up all night trading the stock market, acting a fool in the morning with my husband. So I've been dropping that oil so I can keep my attitude in check. And it's really, really, really working.
Now,
It's working.
now I'm kind of ignorant now, so I'm outside looking in. Now, is the oil good for anything other than just the joints?
yeah.
Absolutely.
You know, like if I'm maybe sick or feeling low or I can't get it moving or you know what I'm saying?
What we talking about here?
I was sick this weekend. Now,
Well, we haven't made any promises like that. The oil goes underneath the tongue, and the very first thing it does is it stabilizes everything. It causes homeostasis. And so what it does is it goes into the body and it balances out your systems. Okay, so that's the very first thing that it's doing. The CBD oils are going to connect to your receptors. Remember, I told you before when we first started talking about this that you have an endocannabinoid system. So your body recognizes those oils. So the very first thing it's going to do is come in and stabilize and kind of regulate things. Not really, changing anything right away, but really just balancing out your system. And then it's going to go to work to you. So this is a process. You have to continuously use the oils. And like I tell everybody, even my patients, you have to be compliant. You have to do this regularly. You have to do it the way you're supposed to do it. If you're going to do it in the morning and at night, you have to be consistently doing that because the oils need to build up in your system in order for it to regulate or help stabilize your blood pressure, to help regulate or stabilize your blood sugar, whatever, or help your bone and joints start to regulate, to regenerate better cell growth. Those things need to happen over time, but you have to get this oil in your system so that it can start to build up.
Yes,
okay?
it's not a magic drug. It's not
not.
a magic
It's
pill. You really have to get it in your system and let it get to working.
It's
I
not.
understand. Snack with crackle and popping in the morning. Does it help that?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that emu oil is just outstanding.
Oh, my
like that stuff, that emu oil with 500 milligrams of CBD hemp. that's
Now,
what
how
you
much
want.
is it on the website?
The emu oil starts off at 65,
Mhm.
depending on the size, and it goes up to 85, I believe.
Now what was that again?
Emu. E-M.
And that's for?
That is for just localized pain.
Localized
It's a
pain.
topical.
That's what I need. That would just suggest to me.
Yeah.
My shoulders are always.
Yep.
That roll-on
The
is
roll-on.
great too. That
Yeah.
roll-on, if you're in the gym or you just got some
Yeah.
small aches
Soreness.
and pains, soreness, that type of thing, that's what you want.
Yeah.
Mm.
You want to try that.
And that's a roll-on.
Roll on. Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm. And I have to keep doing it on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Is that
You,
right?
you'd want maybe a couple of times a day, actually.
A couple times
Yeah.
a day. It has instructions on it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna give me something tonight before we shut it down.
Yes.
I'll tell you that right now.
Yes. Yes.
I am
That
the
oil is
first.
some powerful stuff. You got to get it in your life.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Definitely. All right. So what else we getting into? What else you want to know about? You good with that?
Well, like I said, my wife wanted me to get some of that CBD because she's always. I guess we getting old, Mike. I guess she was right, man.
Yeah.
I'm stack crackling popping every morning. Oh, there you go. See, he gonna tell my age, nobody else. Okay.
Yep. Yep.
But like I said, I have a sore shoulder and I have a plate in my neck, actually.
Oh wow.
So in the morning, and I'm active now. I like to work out.
Yeah.
I don't play
good.
basketball because my ankles hurt now.
You're not old.
Something for that.
You can rub that oil on anything.
On
cream.
ankles and
Yep.
All
joints
that,
and
anything.
how about spraying
Absolutely.
muscles?
Absolutely.
Now let me ask you something. Now, like once again, I'm ignorant now. If I have a son who's in high school and got soreness, would that be safe for him to use also?
100%.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
So there's no age limit because it's cannabis or because it's extracted or none of that, huh?
No.
It's all legal.
It's all legal, and it's so safe.
A lot
And
of
it's so
gymnasts,
safe.
a lot of gymnasts actually use the roll-on.
Is that
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
So you saying athletes would benefit from it?
Definitely,
Absolutely.
athletes would definitely
Well,
benefit
I
from these
want to
topicals.
get 2 bottles then. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
Definitely.
Here we go. We're gonna
We
get 2
actually
bottles.
have some bath bombs that one of our good
Now, what was that again?
girlfriends,
Bath
bath bombs.
bombs.
You know, when you get in the tub and soak, especially athletes, the best thing to do is kind of soak their muscles to get into a relaxed state. And we have some bath bombs that actually have the CBD oils in them. And you can put them in your bath water and sit down and actually let your body, your muscles soak in that, and it absorbs those muscles, and it absorbs the tissues around it, and it'll start to relax them. And then once you get out, you can rub yourself down in the oils, or we have the massaging oil that you can actually rub on, and then you can actually put on your
The roll-on.
roll-on.
There's so many options.
Yeah, I mean, you can do this so many different ways.
Yeah.
I always tell people to think outside the box. You can hit
Yes.
that oil so many different
Perfect for
ways.
athletes.
Perfect.
for
Oh,
athletes.
my goodness.
Perfect for athletes.
Perfect.
And even if
If you want to get
someone
two
wants to
bottles,
take it sublingually,
Yeah.
there's a non-THC option. So for those that might get tested for sports, there's an option for CBD with
Good
no
info.
THC in it.
No THC.
No
Right.
THC.
It's called the
And
isolate.
Now, is that gonna work the same as the?
Yeah,
Is
very
that-
effective. I mean, the only thing with the THC is, it doesn't, it's extracted less from the plant. But I think the CBD is still the same percentage of CBD.
Okay, outstanding.
Yeah,
Thank
you just
you.
want to make sure, if you get drug tested at work or something like that, go for the isolate.
Yeah.
That way you don't have to worry about the THC factor. You're still getting the benefit of the plant.
Of the CBD, yep.
You're still getting the benefit of the plant.
Now we go straight to their website and we get that. The roll on is 65. You just said that right? Is
Right,
that correct?
right.
And what is the
The cream, the oils.
soak in?
It
and-
varies between 59 and
Some
85, depending on
affordable
how many
prices.
milligrams of CBD you want in it. So,
That's what I'm
Yeah,
talking about.
yeah,
I'm
Yeah,
gonna definitely-
yeah. I talked to a couple of people yesterday. If you have kids that are active, volleyball, basketball, any type of sport, softball, right now they're really getting cranked up at school, then these roll-ons, the creams, those type of things are really great before going to bed. Just helping to, soothe those muscles and get them nice and relaxed. It's not doing anything in particular. But older people who have bone and joint issues, arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, bone on bone, whatever they're dealing with, torn cartilage, ACL tears, those type of things. These are good topicals just to help with those muscles. That CBD oil is very good just to help for, topical type pain as well. I'm not telling you you're not going to need your gabapentin. I'm just saying that you can definitely incorporate this into you taking less gabapentin.
exactly.
Okay? So that's
More natural healing.
More natural.
Yeah.
Definitely more natural healing. All right. So that's something. Do we have any questions out there? Are we getting any questions on the live? Want to make sure. I missed some questions the last time, and people was getting at me like, I asked a question and you didn't answer. So I want to make sure. Are we getting any questions regarding the CBD oils or anything like that? Okay, so there's some things on the screen too that I want to let you guys know. We don't want to really pump any particular company. We don't really have permission to, broadcast any particular company. You can get the oils through us. We have different oils. We have oils for sleep aid. We have oils for focusing. We have some things for pets. Casey can talk about that more. We have gummies for kids, adults, whoever want to use gummies for supplements. We have supplements, vitamin C, topical vitamin C. We have skincare, hair people who want to, use CBD to help with their hair growth, hair growing system they have now. We have different types of CBD oils. We even have CBD oils that are from a different line that we're going to start to talk about more as we continue to go, because we have different products, different opportunities for you to be exposed to other types of CBD products.
Right.
So definitely want to make sure if you need CBD oil, pure hemp, grown in the best, what did they say, GMO certified,
lab tested,
tested, all that, contact us. We want to make sure you can get it, okay?
Yes.
And it's affordable and it's top notch. I'm talking about nice, clean, pure
Quality, thick
quality CBD.
CBD. Yeah, because
Yeah.
we've seen some watery stuff out there.
Yeah, there's some bogusness out there going, people are trying to stretch their little CBD as much as they can. That's not us. We're going to make sure you have top of the line product.
Yeah.
All right? All right.
Yeah,
Yes.
buddy.
Okay.
What about what oil carrier do you use?
What's the question?
What oil carrier do you use?
Carrier. We actually feature a company called CTFO, and we're soon to be getting our own line. And
Yes.
we carry Carolina Bella. There's a few of them that's on the website.
Yeah,
that we
Carolina
carry.
Bella. You see,
So-
you hear
so
that
the
shout out,
oil-
Carolina?
The
Yeah,
oil
buddy.
carrier
Yes.
is who again?
CTFO.
CTFO.
And that was the question. Who was the oil carrier? See, I'm learning something new as we go along.
Yes,
Have a carrier for the oil.
Right.
CTFO.
Usually we call them
The
Junior.
best out there. There's nobody else out there with 1,500 milligrams pure 10x
At that
potency.
price.
Now,
Yeah,
we
nobody.
have somebody online right now. Lorena Garcia says she takes it every day.
All right, come on.
Nice.
Come
Every
on.
day.
How
now,
do you feel?
now, Lorena Garcia is online right now. I'm going to ask you a question, Lorena. How long have you been taking it? That's what I want to know. Because I'm coming in, I got to get me a couple balls, some roll-ons, so I could get myself together. Because ain't nothing working, man. I'm telling you. I've been to therapy. I done had my rub downs and snap,
Yeah.
crackle, and popping,
No.
and that shoulder still bothering
No,
me.
I know.
So now I'm finna be y'all lab rat
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
I'm about
Oh,
to do
hey,
this, try
that's what
something
we
new.
gonna do.
And I've never tried this before.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be something
This
new
is
for me.
perfect. I'm
I can't
a
wait.
walking testimony.
Hey, pharmaceutical companies have, now they done got everybody hooked on drugs. So now.
Now there's also another question. Do we use coconut or almond? What is that oil? What is that?
Coconut or almond?
Said so you don't use coconut or almond. What does that mean?
For you, you were saying you heard.
Oh, so I have to use some of that.
She's asking.
I didn't use everything, man. Matter of fact, let me tell you something. When I did go to therapy, they did use some coconut oil,
Okay.
and they had this rod.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. That was some painful stuff. They had this rod, and it was rolling on my shoulder with that coconut oil. Now she said that, and it felt good for the next day, but the very next, it was right back at it.
Yeah.
Coconut oil does have a lot of healing benefits.
Does
I know
it?
that for
It's
sure.
good stuff.
Okay,
Coconut
okay.
oil's good.
Okay,
Yep.
along with
Yep.
the
It's good
CBD.
But
I
I'm
should
with
be
you.
good.
I had acupuncture therapy. I had electroshock therapy. I had all kind of stuff for pain. And honestly, these oils have been the best thing for my migraines. Like,
Okay, and Garcia said she's been taking it for 3 months.
awesome.
Awesome.
Do you feel a significant difference in your attitude and your wellness?
So it changed the attitude too.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I want to.
For the good.
Wait a minute now.
For the good.
You gonna try to turn me down? It's gonna bring me down?
Yeah.
I don't think anything can turn you down, Sam.
Wait a
Need
minute.
that. Might need that.
Wait a minute.
It's turn down. You chill out a little bit.
I chill out a little bit.
Chill out a little bit.
Okay, just but I'll be on the same line, right?
Same line. You're good. You're
You
good.
taking me off a line. You want to take me off a line, like okay.
That's later down the line when we
And
legalize
Garcia just told me the roll doesn't work.
the roll.
Well,
Oh, the
roll on doesn't work.
Who
Not
she
work.
using
What
it
does that
from?
mean? Roll on does not work. What does that mean?
She doesn't-
Explain, Garcia. Well, maybe you should call in.
What company is
And what company is she using it from?
Well, you know what, Garcia? Maybe you need to call in 832-910-7727. Now, if you want to call in, people, you want to talk live with the queens,
Yes,
cannabis queens,
yes.
that is. And let me tell you something. Y'all call in right now. We can get these answers right because y'all sitting there
Yes.
typing. You know, it's like broken English. You know what I'm saying? So we got to call in now. Don't be ashamed now. Ain't nobody going to clown y'all. We do that on Wednesdays.
Definitely. Let us know how you feel.
832-910-7727 is where you want to call everything cannabis with Casey and Norma.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. Nothing yet. All
Hold
right.
on.
All right. Well, we'll keep talking about. I personally was hanging up some decorations this weekend and pulled a muscle. I guess I'm getting a little old too.
Wait a minute.
And I had my fiance rub the roll on the spot where like I had like a pulled muscle, and seriously, the next morning I was straight. So it worked for me.
You pull the muscle
Swear, I was
doing
lifting boxes,
what?
putting decorations up.
Putting decorations up. And y'all
And
call
my
me on.
husband, I use it on him. He comes home in the evening, take a shower, of course, I give him his drops, but after he takes a shower, he lays across the bed, and I roll that roll-on his lower back, and he's good.
Yes.
Like, I'm not sure what product you're using, but I don't know.
Okay, hold on now, Miss Norma. We have a call in now, and go ahead, just bring him on in, Mike. Welcome, Everything Cannabis.
Hey.
Hey, how's it going?
Hi. Thank you for calling in.
No problem.
Who we
Fluffy and
speaking
all them
with?
know who I am.
I'm sorry.
I said Fluffy and Michelle, all them know who I am.
Oh, Miss
Miss
Garcia.
Garcia.
Miss Garcia.
Hola.
How's it going?
Perfect. So what's going on? You said that the roll-on wasn't quite working for you?
Well, I don't use your brand. I use one called Regenify. I got it in New York.
Okay.
And what I learned is I was using it with the drops under the tongue. That doesn't work.
Right.
Because it'll make you sleepy, and then it gives you too much oily taste in your mouth. And they use an almond and a coconut oil to mix it with their natural oil from the plant.
Okay.
Now, if I get the bottle and I put it in my hand and then I massage the oil into the skin, that's when it works.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
But
Sometimes.
as far as the roll-on, it's like it doesn't have enough strength in it, and it gives you too much little amount of the product before.
Yeah. Do you know about how many milligrams of CBD is in the roll-on?
This was a 500 milligram that I'm using, the bottle I bought.
Okay.
It's a 500 milligram roll-on.
No. The bottle I have is a 500 milligram. The
Okay.
roll-on that he gave me was, I think it was 75.
Okay, that's probably why. The ones that, well, at least for me, the one that I use has 100 milligrams of, of CBD in it. Maybe it's just not enough CBD, but it could be other factors that I think they put in some different ingredients, like lavender and mint, just to help the healing benefits on the skin. So it could just be, different ingredients, but some things work for some people and some don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, a full drop of theirs contains 16 milligrams of CBD.
16.
Yes.
Okay.
Not sure.
Yeah.
With ours, let me tell you, like I told you guys the last time on the show, our 500, 750, 1500 milligrams, that is some high-powered stuff. And even though you use the tinctures underneath your tongue, I have heated it up in the microwave on 8 seconds and rubbed it topically on someone, and it worked like a charm. So I do know, like you said, you can rub it on topically, but you can do the same things with those oils and add them to different things. You can add them to different...
Well, I use a lot of essential oils, so that's what I mix it with.
Yeah, but I think we're really talking about the pure high potency oils on our side. I do know that this depends on what you're using it for. Everything doesn't work for everyone, and we don't want to pretend that it's going to cure or heal anything.
Right.
We're just saying that this is something that you can add into your regimen to help you get off taking so many pharmaceutical drugs. Like I
use gabapentin, and I have psoriatic arthritis.
Oh yeah.
So I'm on gabapentin. I don't use my gabapentin anymore.
Good.
Awesome.
Once I started the oil.
Save your kidneys. That's good.
And I was on 1,200 milligrams a day.
Wow.
So the oil actually works better than the actual medicine you was on?
Yes.
Wow.
Awesome.
That's good.
The actual oil, if you massage it in, it works. You just got to give it a few minutes to work, about 5-10 minutes, and it'll take some of the pain away.
Perfect.
And unfortunately, mine is where it's crippling, so it doesn't work. It's not going to take, nothing's going to take it away.
Right. Correct.
But it'll help me maybe get out of bed, do something.
Exactly. It helps them more manageable.
Outstanding.
Right.
That's good.
Outstanding.
That's good.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for calling in.
Well, thank you for calling in, Lorena.
All righty.
So do
You all have a
appreciate
good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Bye-bye.
Happy
All
oil,
right. That
happy
was a good
CBD,
call.
and
Thank
happy
you.
rolls.
Yes.
Thank
I mean,
you.
that
to give me
just
some of
shows you
that.
that some things work for some people and it doesn't for others. And the cool thing about this company that we're featuring, you can return it if you feel like it's not working within the first few days. You don't feel that it's worth your money. You can return it.
They even have an empty bottle guarantee.
Empty
Like
bottle
you used
guarantee.
it all,
So
and
you
you
have-
can send it back.
You have nothing to lose. Try
Absolutely.
it. Like we said, you really don't feel the full effect until you have it in your system, and that could take 3 to 4 weeks.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say give up on it in just the first week, but we do have that option that you can return it if you don't like it, and you'll get your money back.
Yay. All right. So now we're gonna take a quick break right here, and when we come back, we're going to kind of conclude our show with some cannabis stocks. All right, and get you all ready to go.
That's another reason I'm
All
here.
right.
The next
We'll be
time
right
you or
back.
someone you know get into trouble, don't call your parents or best friend. Call 713-BEST-BET. That's 713-BEST-BET for Alberta's Best Bet bail bonds. Don't gamble with your freedom. They will take charge of the situation and get you out of jail quick. Give them a call, 713-237-8238. That's 713-237-8238. And be sure to let them know that SCP Radio sent you.
Hey bartender, we need a round of shots.
Do you want what everybody else is having, or do you want the best of the best?
Of course we want the best of the best.
Well then, Tequila Cazadores is the one for you.
For those special moments in your life, whether it's a special occasion or just a day relaxing with your friends, drink the best of the best, Tequila Cazadores.
Hey Michelle, my birthday's around the corner. I want to throw a big party and wow my guests, but I don't know what to do.
All you have to do is call SCP for your DJ needs and Parties for You for your margarita rentals. They have the best margarita mixes in town. With these two companies, you will wow your guests. They will talk about your party for years to come. For your margarita rentals, look us up on Facebook, Parties for You.
Or call 281-748-0057.
And don't forget to mention SCP sent you.
Together, we are the future of entertainment.
Hey everybody,
We're back.
we are back.
So you just heard us talking about all of the oils and the products we have on the website. Make sure you check that out. We got some good stuff on there.
So I just want to give a quick shout out to everybody. Tell you thank you so much for supporting. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing this with everybody, because the important thing is that we want to make sure that everybody knows that we're here. If you need anything as far as CBD is concerned, you know, we your girls, you know, we definitely appreciate your support.
Yes.
Also, I wanted to mention I have the Young Investors coming up. New Year's. Okay, so I got to make sure you guys know we about to kick off the Young Investors. I got the Young Investors coming up. So I want to make sure you guys know that if you have little Einsteins at home, or you don't know about the market yourself, you're not really keen on how the market works, but you want to introduce this into your children's life, then send them to me.
Yes.
Okay, for the New Year's, gift them to me. Every Saturday morning at 9 o'clock, 9 to 9:45, I'm going to have them in front of the computer. I'm going to be teaching them terminology. We're going to be looking at the difference between a savings account and a market account, or a portfolio. They're going to be creating their own portfolios. I'm going to put different things on their mobile devices so that they can learn to keep up with the market. I just need to tweak that thing in them so that as they grow, they will learn the importance of investing and how to invest and what to invest in, and how to make those investments with their first paychecks. Instead of going out buying Jordans, they'll learn to put their money on Nike stock. And so send them my way. Registration is on the website right now. I usually get flooded with this, so it's going to be a first-come, first-served basis. I limit the class size because I have to be able to reach them. I'm going to be mentoring them for a long time. They're going to be with me a long time, and so I really try to get a group here and then work with them, then get my next group, you know, in the next month or so. So I'm letting you know that it's going to be limited, but it's first come. The registration and all the information is on the website. You will have to sign a disclosure. I'm going to need parental permission from you guys, and there is an age limit, okay? Yeah. So just know www.mecca-life.com, and the
book consulting.
Under book consulting, you'll see the Young Investor sign up. So
yes.
Send me your little Einstein so I can make sure that they are ready.
Yes, I wish I had this in high school.
Yes, the younger the better. You know, it's you know, they learn so many things. They pick up so many things. Allow for them to pick up the stock market. Warren Buffett bought his first stock when he was 10 years old.
Yeah.
You know, we're 40 and just learning about it, and that's too late. We need to make sure that we are really starting to teach the importance of investing in the stock market.
Yeah.
Now, I have a question about the stock market.
Come on with it.
What about someone that's in their 50s or 45 that hasn't been in the stock market? Is it too late?
Absolutely not. It's never too late. And when you sign up with the brokerage account, you can actually assign a beneficiary. So, you know, when you go meet Jesus, somebody else can take over the account, or they'll be gifted what's in the account. There's a story online about a lady who started buying Walmart stock. And I think she started buying Walmart stock. They were like 22 cents a share. When she died, she left her family $21 million. She didn't even realize how much value that stock had grown. You can look it up. Just kind of type in some of those words that I just shot out there, and you can see about the lady who started buying stock and didn't realize she left her family millions of dollars in that stock account.
That's nice.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, it's a
Lord,
nice gift.
can I have it while I'm here?
Right.
You can.
You can.
Let me show you.
Now, I'm a virgin.
Okay.
When it comes to stock markets.
Okay.
So when you're going in the stock market, you're a virgin.
Okay.
You might need to be taught, right?
Definitely.
You do need to be taught.
And that's what you were talking about earlier.
I am.
So I should be sitting in there with the kids.
Yes, either that one
I mean,
or
I mean, it's the same line, right?
We have some other adult options.
You know what, though? I'm thinking, because I get a lot of responses like that, I think I'm going to create an adult-only introduction to investing course, something very basic, because my sister told me just a couple of nights ago, we were talking, because I have a session that I just do with my sisters, that the language, you need to learn to speak the language. It's like you're talking a different language when you're speaking about investing. So just terminology, just learning different lingo. Like when I say the word portfolio, to some people that builds a wall. Like I'm talking about something that they can't connect to. So I definitely want to make sure that.
And when you say portfolio, what does that mean?
Portfolio is just the stock account you have, the purchases that you've made. It's what's in your account. Right now, if you have a 401k or a 403b, you have a portfolio. Only it's being managed by whatever company your employer chose. This is something that you're doing. You now are selecting what stocks or what REITs are in your portfolio.
Yeah.
It's just the account set up and the purchases that you've placed in this account. It's establishing your portfolio.
Outstanding. Good info.
And actually, we're offering half off on our other investing courses right now for the holiday
sale. Now, you just said half off. Now, how much are the classes?
The classes are originally $695. Yeah, it's the trading courses. If you have that inclination to trade and you want to know what that's about, you want to hit this market like we're watching trades right now. Let's see what we're doing right now, Lord. We are. We in the stock market right now. We're watching. I'm up 12 grand on mine, but we'll see. I don't know. Casey don't want to pull hers up.
No. So in these classes, you also teach us how to read the numbers of stock market.
Absolutely, it all comes with
let me tell you something. A lot of people are ashamed to say, "Hey, I don't know what that means." They'll just play the game.
Okay,
but
it's hard. Let's do a little illustration real quick. I'm gonna go over here to the board. We're gonna do a little interaction, and I'm gonna show you why it's important for you to learn right now how to get into the stock market. Okay, let's get into it.
Okay, what you need me to do?
Go over to the board. Over to the computer, Casey. Okay, where's our TD Ameritrade? Right here. All right, so we're on TD Ameritrade, right? So we're looking. Can we pull it up on the big screen? I'm going to give you my favorite illustration. So let's type in zone properties. Let's go up here and type in, see if we can pull up zone. Go back Z. Is it ZDPY or Z? What was it? ZP?
Yes. Welcome to SCP Radio. It's Everything Cannabis. We're getting your first class today. That's right. And Sam J has classes open.
It's not.
Let's go, lady.
It's not coming up yet. Let's do MJ. Everybody know. Let's do Mary Jane. Let's talk about Mary Jane. MJ. Is she coming up? MJ. There she is. Okay.
And what are we doing, ladies? We are looking at
how the market works on a very basic level. So what you see here on the screen is MJMJ, right? And over in the left-hand corner is the name of the stock company, the Mary Jane Group. And this is a cannabis company. And right now, that particular company is trading at 0.0001, which is a sub-penny stock, which is really garbage, right? We don't want that. But just for the illustration purposes, if you wanted to buy 1 million shares, it would cost you $100, right?
Wow.
So you could buy 1 million shares at 0.0001, right? So if you typed in 0.0001 times 100 times 1 million, that costs you $100, right? So let's go to the screen here, Casey, and just for kicks and giggles, let's go and see if we could look back at the 5-year. Is it going to go back 5 years for us? Go back 3 years. It won't go back 5 years on this one, huh? Because I know MJ about 5 years ago was trading at 60 cents. So if you took those million shares and multiplied it by 60 cents, then you might have a different. So let's get some examples of what I'm talking about. So, Mike, hand me that board over there, because we're going to pull a couple of these up and see what we can see, right? So there were several stocks in 2014 that just went mad crazy, right? So let's look at some. Let's see if we could pull some of them up. Some of them are a little too old, but we can still give an illustration. Let's look at Monarch America, BTFL. Let's pull that one and see if we can pull that one. Monarch, right? Okay. And for some reason, it's not letting us go back to, we want to go back to 2014. Why is it not letting us? Go back to, let's see, go to charts. There we go. Let's go back to zone, because I go back to, which one were we looking at? MJ. Yeah. Let's go back here. Let's look at that chart, MJ. Ha! See what I'm talking about? Look, hover over that. That's exactly what I'm talking about. See where it opened at $12 and you bought 1 million shares, right? So if you go back even before that, it's not going to let you go back before that. But if you look back over that chart, it opened a few months before that at like 35 cents, even $5, right? Which if you would have bought 1 million shares, that would have cost you more. But I'm showing you right now how these stocks pop up like that and then bounce back down. Because you see what happened after that? It went back down and never traded that high again. But guess what? In that time frame, if you would have had 1 million shares, back then you would have made a nice come up, right? 1 million shares, $10 a share. Yeah. Okay, so let's look at another example. Let's look at MJMJ. That's MJMJ. Let's look at, I don't even know if Vegas Pharmaceuticals, Vega Biofuels will come up. Let's try VRCI. Okay, now scroll back for me, Casey. Yeah, there you go. So you see, this stock here is trading at 0.0001. But the historical data on the stock shows that back in, 2014, actually December 30th, 2013, this stock was trading, it opened at $22 a share. So right now it's trading at less than a penny a share. So when you multiply however many shares of your less than penny you have with the potential that these stocks have, if you own a certain amount of shares, you could potentially see these stocks pop up over a period of time and go back down. So this is what being in the stock market is all about, is riding those waves of highs and then going back down, to lows. You always want to buy on the low end and sell on the high end. Let's look at another one. Let's see if we can pull up ZDPY. Is it going to come up again? ZDPY. There you go, ZDPY. Okay, so Zone Properties right now is trading for 35 cents a share. But look at what happened in 2014. Go back a little bit. Go back to the left some. Go back. It probably won't let you go back that on my home computer. I can do it, but okay. Yeah. So over here, if you're going back, see, go back toward, there we go. Yeah. Because it was initially, see, right around here, it's about $13 a share. The further back you went, it opened about $2 and something a share. But over time, it started to do this gradual increase. If you see, the closer it starts to get to when the cannabis market started to flourish in Colorado, you started to see this huge pickup. So we see $12, and then you see it go to $300 a share. And then you move closer to the elections of 2014, right? Actually, go back to 2010, closer back to 2010. And then you start to see it kind of goes up, and then you start to see that pop. Where's my pop at over here? So a lot of people, I think I walked y'all through this in Cannabis 101, where it opened and how it started to grow. Now, some people probably would have cashed out at $342 a share. If you bought it at $12 or $6 a share or $3 a share when it opened, then if it hit $300, you made a significant gain, right? You made a significant gain. But if you would have been patient, go back to the 5-year. Go back right here. Yeah. Look. All you had to do was wait on it. You didn't know it though. It hit 1920, but it went to 3,300. Move over a little bit more. There you go. Come back. What was that day? March 3rd.
I think that if they was on the CBD oil, they'd have been more patient. That's, you got to be on that oil to make this money. That's all I'm saying. So you see, you at 35 cents a share right now. And what I'm trying to illustrate to you is that the market can come in, and these huge conglomerates will come in. Tobacco will come in. Pharmaceutical companies will come in. Branding companies will come in and flood the market with a lot of money, or flood a particular company, and there go your 35 cents a share is now $3,300 a share, and you moving out the neighborhood. You moving to the new neighborhood. All right? So that's one. That happened. I know it happened about 35 different times, 35 different stocks that it just went haywire when cannabis started to hit the market. And so now we're at another catalyst event that's going to happen that same way again. I mean, we could go over and over and over. We could look at another one. Look at Mountain High, MYHI. Right? Mountain High. Saw nothing, trading down, then all of a sudden it was at, $3 a share. And $3 or $10 or $15 a share is a lot when you bought 1 million shares for $500. You see what I'm saying? If it hit $12, you turned $500 into $12 million. So those are the types of things, and you wasn't even paying attention to this. You didn't even know to do this. You had no idea that this what was going on in 2014. Because I'm showing you this happened in 2014. That's another stock. Let's put in another one. Let's look at NGBL, Novus Global. Yeah. Let's look at that one. And what I'm trying to do is show you how in 2014, a lot of different stocks were moving at a particular pace. Maybe go to a different Tripod Network, POTN. Some of them are not. Go up here and search in here, babe. Up here. Right? Click on charts. You see what I'm saying? All of these were the 2013, 2014 elections. So you start to see that, you see in 2014 how those stocks started popping from nothing into something. Anytime there's a catalyst event like we're going through right now, where a lot of states are coming on board, everybody is trying to get cannabis, CBD oils out, pharmaceutical companies, universities, tobacco, all these medical companies are trying to get in, then you're going to start to see money come into different stocks. And so you see how things died down after that. There was a big event. Money started pouring in, pouring, and then it went down to nothing. You had to know. And they didn't come on TV and tell everybody to go buy cannabis stocks. They didn't do that.
the people who knew made a lot of money, and if you didn't know, it was over, you missed it. All right? So that's why you should be investing in cannabis. That's all I want to kind of show you guys tonight. All right?
Oh, man, outstanding. Everything cannabis with Norma and Casey, and you got your first class for free tonight. Now, I'll tell you something now. You got to pay for that. But one thing I did learn from that, ladies, that you're going to have to be patient in the stock market.
Yes, that's exactly what it's
Once you see that money rise, and then you be like, oh, I want to cash out. I got to get this Cadillac. You know what I'm saying? But you got to build that CBD on to come down on that.
Right?
So you got to come down on that and
you know
be
what?
patient.
Build your position up so high that you could cash out on some. You could take out some partial drawdowns. You know, kind of take some out, leave some there, build some up. You know, the objective is to grow your account as
with as many shares.
With as many shares as possible. Grow your position as high, no pun intended, as you can. But you definitely want to cash out and enjoy some of the fruits of your labor. I'm not saying, you know, that you shouldn't enjoy it, but make sure you have a big enough position that you can hold some and enjoy some.
Yes.
Outstanding.
Okay. Yeah.
Everything cannabis.
Yes.
And everything cannabis, we're showing you how to invest. We're showing you what the oils are for, the health benefits, and everything is just such as life.
Yeah.
We'll be right back. Everything cannabis with my girls, my queens, Casey and Norma. Let's get it in.
Hey. Like an Antoine Fisher. Boy, was bringing it. Whatever. Hey. Yo. Okay, now geez Louise, mommy, who told you to let the rappers in? Heard he want the hands from his baby mama, what happened there? I wait, I guess them niggas was capping then. We used to shy from it, but me and Chucky was trapping then. I guarantee you if I said it, I lived it. Hell, that's really the hardest part about ghostwriting for niggas. But regardless of the matter, I'm worth the band for the business. I guess I could dumb it down and just talk money and bitches, you know? Cause most of these rappers, they got the scene wrong. Pocket screaming chains like Tupac on the ringtone. I fucked the world and I managed to keep my jeans on. Stinking up the room till they gotta bring the Febreze on. I'm 8-bomb like napalm with bait on. Alyssa Milan, she get fond of my charm. Hold up, I've been urging these blinds to get gone. If she can't keep it natural, to tell her to gone home. Hold up. Hey. Fuck the hook, just let me talk to him. Hey. Yeah. Creatively lubricated, so fuck it, I'm medicated. For chances I hesitated, look at my resume and notice I haven't changed, but went from minimum wage to killing a couple stages in less than a couple days. Lifestyles of the game, nappy fro to some waves, couple hoes to obey. Lord knows it's a shame. Whoever hold me and stay and manage to keep sane, gon' get to see that progression from an Uber to Wraith. Couldn't front on the lane, these boys who here with me ain't having it. Penitentiary graduates, stay accustomed to static. I'm just glad they would have me here quarterbacking the Magic. Take the pressure here happily, heavy hair for the family. Never picked up the Ruger, but probably worse than the shooter. These boys, they would gladly do you. Be mad if I told them cool it. Too much to lose, it's just too much to lose. The daylight is the brake light, some habits to lose. Stuck on these bitches, fucking up over bitches. Trust these bitches, you kidding, I'd rather give up a kidney. Lung, liver, a rib or better, whatever's clever. They change with the weather, but they still make me better. That's how I feel today, tomorrow love again. Cause I'm a hopeless romantic, I just hate how it aims. We go from moaning to self-loathing, the price of business. I'm pessimistic, but all your past forgiven. Let's go get an apartment, make love on the carpet. Any drug you can spark it. Fell in love with the art, gate code you can park. So we could be like Karen and Hank from Californication. If we patient, we can make it. Is you staying where you stand for the time being? Cause you playing, at least that's how it seems. How's that for a dream? How's that what you need? How's that what you mean? Half and half on the seed. Mix the grass with the beans.
again, y'all. What's up? I think it's on. Yeah, we're on. Yep, we're on. All right, so just don't forget to, if you want to learn more about cannabis or learn more about investing, you can email us, you can call us, check out our website, get a hold of us.
Y'all let me know. Send me some messages and let me know if you're interested in like an adult's intro to investing type thing. I want to know what kind of feedback I would get from that.
Now, you ladies on Facebook?
Sure am. Yep.
Oh, well, come on now.
Mecca LLC.
Yeah.
Facebook, Instagram, how y'all doing?
Yeah, I'm Mecca's Trade Queen, Cannabis Queen on Instagram. And, yeah, Mecca.
Cannabis Queen. So you let that Mecca Cannabis Queen just pop up, right?
Yeah.
You Google that. I'm sure your face will pop up.
My face will pop up.
There you go.
And if anybody's in the medical district this week, or actually next week, we're going to be doing a demonstration of the oils and the products. We're going to have it at Texas Medical Horizon store, which is a medical supply store. So we'll be out there showing our products. So make sure you stop by and check them out.
Yes. We have all kinds of wonderful things happening. It's going to be great. Don't forget to check us out next week. We have Pastor George Jackson that's going to be in the house. Don't forget to. Oh yeah, that's gonna be lovely. We're gonna get into it because we really do need to kind of kill the myths that go along with cannabis and CBD oils versus marijuana and those types of things, and the effect that it's having on the church. You know, there's a lot of people who could benefit from these oils, but there's some misunderstandings. So we just want to get into it and see what the words say about what we're talking about.
And we're gonna get deep with that next week.
Yeah, we're gonna get into it.
With the pastor.
Okay, with the pastor.
With the pastor.
That was lovely. Great information today.
Thank you, guys.
I'm going to be going straight to the website tonight. My wife has already directed me. I'll get some of that CBD oil for myself and the roll-on.
Get that CBD in your life.
That. And I'm going to have a testimony for the pastor next week.
Yeah. Awesome.
To see if my shoulders better like Jockey Bite. My shoulders been hurting for years. I mean for years.
Yeah.
But every Tuesday night, 8 to 10 p.m., you'll find my lovely queens, Casey and Norma, Everything Cannabis. And remember now, you can always call in, and next week we're going to have a very special guest. And you can call in 832-910-7727, 832-910-7727. Got any shout-outs, ladies?
Oh, just shout out to all of our listeners, everybody, our support group, our YouTube people, our YouTube fans, everybody. Thank you so much for supporting us.
Yes.
Thank you so much to my husband, Casey's husband, who just let us roam around, run free all the time.
All the time.
Thank you so much for
Hanging
your
in the
support.
Skylab.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Hey, and by the way, man, let me give a shout out to my lovely wife. She's at home. She's under the weather.
Aww.
I know she's watching. Make sure I get this CBD
right,
off.
get her the oils.
She said to me, she said, "You get your ass up there and get that stuff." But every Tuesday night, 8 to 10 p.m. right here at SCP Radio is where you can find us. Everything Cannabis. And we're going out with a little dark skin tonight. Let's get it in. See you next week, ladies and gentlemen.
Bye.
A little Jade Ink for you. SCP Radio. For my queens. A dark skin. We'll see you next week.
I don't love just anyone. I am not just anyone. I rock heels, I rock Jordans. And I wear wigs and rock my natural. Can you believe he says I'm pretty, but with dark skin? He was dark skin. I bought some Hennessy for these niggas. Wonder if they love their mother. I love their skin colors. I grew up on the west side. I relocated, I went downtown. I used to get so faded, I was so reckless. All that time I wasted, now I'm older. And it's so precious. Remember when my mama showed up at the club? I was on the edge, 13 in a club. They had shooters on the roof for the killers. When that nigga got shot, he never got up. Almost every club that we went to got shot up. They got rolled up. Dark skin girls, they always saying that you're pretty for a dark skin, yeah. You're pretty for a dark skin. Dark skin girls, they always saying that you're pretty for a dark skin, yeah. You're pretty for a dark skin. What the fuck does that mean? 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 The fuck does that mean? At first fell in love when I was 15. But what is love when you are 15? Big deals and baggy jeans, me Jackie and Christine, Jane and Chit the way. Shot funk to Galloway, my daddy in NY in 97. Same day that Biggie died. They said hurry up, I'm double booked. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? Since you ain't been around, I've been listening to Biggie rhyme. Since you ain't been around, I've been forced to write my feelings down. Damn, I had a superhero, she cooked and cleaned. Do dive with 2 kids. I am not just anyone. Why would I wanna be like everyone? But still I ain't no different or better than you. I cry, I scream, shit, I bleed too. He said my standards are way too high. I ain't gonna be with anyone. I'd rather hold my pillow tight tonight. Nigga, I see just fine. Dark skin girls, they always saying that you're pretty for a dark skin, yeah. You're pretty for a dark skin. Dark skin girls, they always saying that you're pretty for a dark skin, yeah. You're pretty for a dark skin. What the fuck does that mean? 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 The fuck does that mean?
Dark skin girl, dark skin girl.
This is your boy, Light Jockey Mike, and I just wanted to thank you for supporting SCP Radio. That's the end of our show, but please be sure to check us out on SpaceCadetPro.com, where you will be able to watch our videos, find and like all of our social media accounts, and chat with us. While you are there, click on the radio tab, where you will be able to see the show schedule and all of the different ways to reach us. You can also listen to us from there if you are on a PC or laptop. Thanks again, and remember, we are the future in entertainment.